Hello, inner tubers. Did you know I had a baby? I did. Presenting my new baby, 1.75 ounces. Isn't it gorgeous? 75 recipes, about 65 photographs or more if you consider just the mugshots of me. Oh, and lovely color, lovely color. Yes, it's going to breathe well. Now, all of you who have met my baby, either because you've already pre-ordered it or because you have it in your wonderful hands right now, I'm sharing my baby with the world. Fuckers, we're gonna shred. You have asked me to tell you what you need for tools in your kitchen to cook all the good shit in my baby. Oh, my baby. Oh, wait. That looks like me. It is me. Isn't that fun? Okay, look, all seriousness on the table here. A lot of you are moving out for the first time, you're getting your first apartment, or some people have actually written that they're breaking up and they're having to create a whole new kitchen, or others in a little bit better situation. They've been living with roomies and the roomies had all the shit. Now they need to buy their own shit. So you asked me, Granny, what do I need in order to cook the shit in your cookbook? I got you covered, fuckers. I got you covered. Now this is bare minimum, okay? You can do with a lot more, but this is bare minimum according to me, because I'm a fucking expert at 74. You know that, right? Of course you do. You believe me? You better believe me. You know, there's actually a reason that I know this will work, because when you go stay at a Residence Inn or Town Place Suites, you're gonna find the bare minimum of cooking shit in their hotels. So, you know, my logic is great. Let's talk about pans, okay? You need a big pan, you need a medium pan, and you need a little pan. Now, it's super helpful if you have lids for these, but check this out. You could make a big pan the lid for the smaller pan. So the only one you're gonna get trouble with is the big pan. But now what are you gonna do? Try to get a lid for your big pan, okay? Now, this has been around forever. Look at this fucker. It's well used and well loved. This is a really helpful tool, but it's not absolutely necessary. It's called a steamer basket, and it fits in there so that your veggies do not sit in the water and they cook evenly. I'm gonna tell you something about spaghetti. You having company coming over and they're big eaters like my twins? You cannot serve them with a pan this big. That's why 3 sizes of pans. Big pan for the spaghetti, middle pan for the sauce, and little pan for whatever else shit they want to put on top of their spaghetti, okay? Why on earth do I have all these measuring cups? Well, because some of them I got for free because people were giving shit away at a garage sale. And it's just helpful if you have to measure a lot of ingredients to make a particular dish, you have more than one. 4 cups, 2 cups, 1 cup, and some extra. This is 1 cup, and believe it or not, so is this. But this has to be filled all the way to the top. Finally, tools to use in the pans and in the measure cups. Well, actually, this is for the fry pan. I'll get to the fry pans in a minute. I love this round slotted spoon because you can hold more shit with it. And you need a spoon with no holes, and you gotta have whisks. And you might as well buy the ones that are silicone covered because you never know what kind of pan or bowl you're gonna have to whisk in. Bowls. I said bowls, not balls. Typically, if you buy stainless steel bowls, you gotta buy 2 at a time, maybe 3 at a time in a set. They're super cheap. Maybe you can even find them in a thrift store or at somebody's garage sale. Or, you know, the neighbor down the street who died and her kids are trying to get rid of her shit. And my big ass bowl. You have seen me use this big ass bowl everywhere. So that's bowls and pans and implements and measuring cups, right? We're good with that. You're probably at about $35 new if you go to a bargain store, and maybe even less than that at a secondhand store or somebody's garage sale. 2 frying pans, 1 small, 1 big, for the same reason as a pasta pan, okay? It's simple. You cook big shit in the big pan, little shit in the little pan. If you're trying to cook big shit in the little pan, it's gonna take you twice as long. And the title of the cookbook is FASTasF, so why would you want it to take twice as long? Fork you! Or 2. There's a plastic fork, right? Watch it bend. I've long been using Teflon pans, and then these ceramic ones, I think they're called. I was whining a couple of videos ago when I made the veggie casserole For the boys, you remember the veggie enchilada thing? That I couldn't find these forks anymore with the straight tines like this. And then about 150 million of you inner tubers, you gave me some Amazon links, so I added that shit to my store. Oh, did I tell you I have an Amazon store? I do. And all the shit that I'm talking about is in my Amazon store, and there'll be a link down below in the description, or go to a thrift store, you know, whatever. I don't give a fuck where you buy your shit. Just buy your shit. Hey kids, before I go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that little pink fucker down there in the corner. That's my face and that says subscribe. And hit the little dinger bell so you get the notifications. If you're watching on Facebook, well, you know, the follow button, okay? That's all I need. 2 more super important tools. The hamburger smasher upper and the spaghetti grabber. It's as important as the round slotted spoon, but it's not absolutely critical. You don't have to have it. Oh, and for the spaghetti, oh my God, I almost forgot. How could I forget? Oh, my aged, ancient, wonderful, love you forever, Tupperware colander. There's a new one in my Amazon store. Sometimes you need a finer strain, and that's why I like this. Can you see me now? On guard! Haha, fuckers, gotcha. Now listen, I'm not a big fan of this particular type of strainer because around the edges here, it can gather pieces of food and it can just get kind of nasty. This is something I replace about every 3 years, 4 years, depends on how much I'm cooking with it. Couple of cookie sheets will do you well, because you can just buy those pre-made, what do you call them, Toll House cookie things, or the Pillsbury cut them off with a knife things, and make fresh cookies, you know? Not the Lorena Bobbitt, but you know what I mean. These are not very expensive, and I really think they will improve not only the way your stuff cooks, but your cleanup. So we're just about covered with cooking and prep. Well, prep comes before the cooking, but some more really vital ingredients. Spatulas, 2 sizes. You need one to get inside little containers. Knives, I love these knives. How many times have you seen me use my big ass purple knife? And a knife sharpener. Now this I spent a little bit of money on, and I wouldn't get a used one. Any kind of knife sharpener that you think you can use well will make your cooking so much easier. Do not cook with a dull knife. You can get far more hurt with a dull knife than you can with a sharp one. All right, fuckers, let's serve this shit up, okay? Now this is where you can really score at a secondhand store. You don't have to buy new. Some of this stuff I have had for 40 years, at least 40 years. These green bowls, I have 5 of them, I think, and one more that's a little bit bigger. I got them at the supermarket. These bowls I found, I don't know, it was Ross or TJ Maxx or one of them. These white dishes, garage sale. I got a service for 12 at a garage sale. So, you know, don't go blowing your money. Just chill. Silverware, knives, forks, spoons, and be sure to get big spoons. I'd much rather have a big spoon than a little spoon because I got a big fucking mouth. Don't you go there. Don't you dare. Are you ready for my most indispensable tool? My absolute most indispensable tool? The ice cream scoop. Because if you try to scoop out ice cream with a spoon, you're gonna bend that fucker, particularly if you have cheap spoons. And really, you deserve a decent ice cream scoop. You know, I could give you guys a tour of my kitchen. Remember, I'm 74, I've been cooking for at least 60 years, at least, and so I've accumulated a lot of shit. I've also managed to give away a lot of shit. I just want you to be sensible, okay? And I want you to feel confident that you have the tools that you need to cook up really good meals. You see that little bowl on the cover? It's not very big, and it's not expensive. This is FASTasF Cookbook, and pretty much my guarantee is that you can cook something really yummy in under 20 minutes for under 20 bucks. And you don't need fancy shit in your kitchen. I don't have fancy shit in my kitchen. I just don't. I just make do. Oh, my twins. I hope you're following my twins. RKVC, popping up right now. And I also love Tiny Sponsor, who helps me with the editing. They are creator first, and you just gotta check them out. If you're watching on Facebook, there should be a video that gets suggested, I don't know, this side or that side. Just stay and watch my shit and share my shit with everybody. If you're watching on YouTube, there's a couple of videos popping up right here that will show you some more amazing cooking shit. Real recipes in these. And also, if you're watching on YouTube, there's the subscribe thing again, and there's the Patreon thing again. Just be part of my digital family forever, because you know why? Granny loves you.